Hi, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at applying table styles. I have a simple table here. It's just income reported quarterly for the last 5 years, and it's very plain. There's no formatting. Table styles are just groups of formatting that we can apply with one easy click. Let's take a look. I'm going to click somewhere in the table. It doesn't matter where, and I'm going to go up to the Contextual Table Design tab. When I click here, we see this big section here right in the middle called Table Styles. I'm going to come over to the lower right corner and I have the More button. And when I click there, look at all the table styles I have. Let's go ahead and let's choose one like this. Just like that, it applied formatting. We have a very highlighted header row. It changed the format color of the text. It highlighted the first column, and we have what's known as banded rows. Makes it a little bit easier to see the individual rows. They don't kind of run together then. Of course, maybe you don't like this one. We can try something a little more extreme like this. Or even really get crazy. How about something like that? Ooh, that yellow is pretty bright. Lots of great options. Now, we look at this one and we notice that our header row is highlighted. The text has been bolded. Same with the first column, but we have a total row. We would like that to be bolded as well. So we're going to come over here and on our table design ribbon on the left edge, we see table style options. In here, we see check boxes for a header row. If we uncheck it, our header row is no longer highlighted. We can uncheck first column. We can even uncheck banded rows. But I like the banded rows. We can do banded columns. Let's turn off banded rows and do banded columns. I'm not as big a fan of that, but it's there. We can also highlight the last column. It's not a totals column, so I'm not going to do that. But I am going to choose totals row, header row, and first column. I like that. Now, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at something. Let's try one of these. So as you can see, there are lots of great styles. You can even modify table styles, or create new table styles. Now, both of those options are a little bit beyond the scope of this course, but I wanted you to see that they are there. I think I'm going to go back to something like this. I like that. It's very nice, but it's also more subtle. So now you know a little bit more about how to apply table styles to a table in Word. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.